Welcome back to the Mike Will Experiment, everybody. I am here today to talk about Game Builder Garage. If you are new to the Mike Will Experiment, make sure you like and subscribe for more Game Builder Garage. Now, I am here to talk about the reviews for Game Builder Garage. I'm on Metacritic right now, PCMag.com. Game Builder Garage is a tremendously powerful and accessible piece of game development software that gives you the tools and guidance to make video games with ease. That's from PCMag.com. We're just doing a review roundup here. 85 from Millennium. Game Builder Garage is an excellent gateway to the complex world of video game programming. The customization of the code blocks works perfectly. The increasingly complicated interactive lessons will require you to learn the function of each node-on, and the interface as a whole is a model of clarity. It's a shame, however, that Nintendo's edutainment software doesn't go further by providing more elaborate asset customization or by pushing the limits of its work plan and settings further. IGN gives this an 80. I don't think I've ever enjoyed learning as much as I did during the time with Game Builder Garage. Game Builder Garage is a powerful game design tool overflowing with charm and personality. Anyone with a little patience and desire to learn can start creating games with its robust system of node-ons. No coding knowledge is required, but you'll learn concepts like evaluations and conditional statements without even realizing it. I do wish it allowed you to look under the hood and see the actual code, but not being able to see all those lines of boring text don't detract from all the fun of making games. A tremendous variety of node-ons available make it possible to pull off some really complex stuff, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what creations the Game Builder Garage community cooks up. Okay, so the reviews are pretty positive. It's hovering around 80 on Metacritic. It was at 77. And I think as more reviewed, it will go up. Behind the humorous, colorful atmosphere, Game Builder Garage proves a real creation environment with a phenomenally intuitive interface and a clever didactic approach to such a huge amount of possibilities using almost every function of the system. But Nintendo also made delicate compromises between simplicity and ambition through technical or sharing limitations. Hence, production will heavily rely on node-on game designers' efforts. And then from Video Chums, as a learning tool, Game Builder Garage provides an easy-to-follow experience that makes learning the basics of game programming fun. With that in mind, there are definitely more comprehensive and robust ways to create games on consoles. Some of these reviews seem unfair to me, but 70 from IGN Italia, an interesting video game development software with a bit of a target audience issue. I agree with that statement. I don't think that should be a review score, though. Game Builder Garage is a frighteningly powerful game creation tool dragged down by a few limiting factors. The lack of an object creation tool and pyramids means that most games are going to look like they were made in a game creation suite, but the sheer scope of what's possible helps to take the sting out of the tale. This will actually teach you how to make games. The tutorials that lead you through are by and large excellent, and the inclusion of USB mouse support is a godsend. We're probably unable to even conceive of half of what Switch owners will be able to create using this software. I don't know how you can review it, but we're certain that it's going to help propagate the next generation of game developers. I think this score is also unfair, and I'm a Nintendo Life fan, and I haven't touched this yet, but I feel like I've read the review, and I will actually go to their review in a second and break it down a little more. But I felt that they were a little unfair. Launcher of the Washington Post. In theory, this sounds fun. In practice, it feels like heading back to basic computer science class. And what's the point? And learning how to program. What's the point? Again, I'm not even going to read that one. That's the point. This one's interesting. Game Builder Garage feels like the perfect place to build a game prototype. You can create a basic idea, see if it works and is fun, and then maybe take the concept into a real game engine development kit. But not much more. It can truly pique the curiosities of kids, and I hope it does, but it's launched in a world where it has big competition. And the depths and charms of those tutorials, which only Nintendo could pull off so well, can't carry the rest of the experience. I disagree. Now, we will talk a little bit in this video about some of the limitations that Nintendo Life has pointed out, okay? So we're going to go back to the Nintendo Life review. I accept your cookies. Okay, so I kind of perused this review, and their big complaints. You guys can, pause the screen if you want to read it. I'll read through parts of it, but really, the issue that they have here is that you can't create. They were trying to make a Star Fox game, and they couldn't make pyramids, and you can't really make custom objects. So there's only so many objects available. Now, you can make custom textures and wrap them around the objects, but their major complaint was there's only a certain limited scope of objects available. And my major beef with most of these reviews is there's no way they had enough time with this game to really come up with these scores. So I think review scores for this game are somewhat arbitrary just by the fact that it's going to be... How your review score will be for this game is how much you personally get out of it. You know, that's why I think reviews, I don't do a lot of reviews because it's like review numbers are so arbitrary, and it's like, to me, if this game does what it advertised, it's a 10 out of 10. I guess that's just me, though. You know, it's like, it advertised a simple way to make games. But people go into it and go, well, I can't make, you know, a custom Star Fox game, so it's a 7 out of 10. It's like, I like Nintendo Life here, but I also have heard interviews with them, and sometimes they just don't play a lot of games. They don't play games for hundreds and hundreds of hours because they're busy. They have a YouTube that they run. You know, I actually do play games for hundreds and hundreds of hours, so I think that's the difference. You know, these guys are content makers, and they're looking at it more as a product, just, okay, I have to review this, you know, this finished product and get a review score out. Well, I'm taking it just as whatever I was able to get out of it, 7 out of 10. You know, it's like, okay, but maybe you should have given that game to somebody who could have made more progress or actually, like, figured it out faster. It just doesn't sound like they put the time in to figure out workarounds and stuff like that. So maybe they're right here. Maybe that, you know, there's very little objects and there's no way around it. But I'm wondering if they were missing something. And they do allude to that in the review. What if we're missing something? I feel like once the community gets their hands on this, that they're going to eat a lot of these words in these reviews. You know, so I don't think... And this is why it annoys me. The embargo drops today and all these people rush out with their reviews. Why not wait? Why not take the time to learn the game, take the time to figure the game out, and put a real score out? This game is going to be kind of screwed on Metacritic because all of these people are putting out these sort of negative-ish reviews when they didn't even fully explore the game. But what do you think? Do you think these reviews seem unfair? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys are having a great day.